Brielle, when you first laid eyes on Jordan, he was a skater boy in a very literal sense. No need to learn any kick flips to impress him though, because you were both dressed up for a costume party 18th. And your tennis whites turned his head for all the right reasons. But for you both, meeting that night and staying in touch was a far wiser decision than either of you could have anticipated.
You are the perfect match for my sister, and thank you for making her so happy. The love you two have for each other is something so special. Whew. You two have grown and achieved so much individually, which is a true testament to your relationship. A key component of marriage that us Stokes girls got to inherit from watching the care, support, love and encouragement our parents always had for each other, influencing each other to be their best. Oh, I'm really emotional.
Brielle and I were neighbours from the age of 1, and so Brielle usually introduces me to people as her oldest friend. She also introduces me to everyone as the girl who used to bully her. Now, I'm not going to lie, I did used to torment Brielle as a child, but I think as the older, wiser friend by 15 days, I felt it was my duty to be the tormenting older sister.
So as training ended, Brielle made her way from the track and presumably was about to head home for the night. But then the weirdest thing happened. She was joined by this scrawny bloke with a beard who for some reason had joined training that night as well. Clearly did not make much of an impression. So we saw that he picked up his bike and left with Brielle. We all started to think, what the hell has this guy got that we haven't? To this day, we still don't know.
And when that friend request popped up for you, Jordan, you thought, why not? She's hot. And all of those years since, look how far you've come. You knew things were different in a good way when Jordan travelled to the UK with his family, and it just didn't feel right being apart. Like something was missing. Never again since then have you spent any significant time or distance apart.
It's a bit surreal that you guys are finally married. I actually can't kind of believe it. I don't really know Brielle without Jordan. We met just a year before you guys met. We both played State League netball. We've had a lot of fun times, but what I cherish most about our friendship is the unconditional support you give. Brielle, you've always been one of my biggest cheerleaders. When I moved away from Brisbane, you made sure I knew that you were always there for me. As everyone in this room would know, you always make an effort with the people that you love, and you care so deeply about them.
So I met Jordan in Year 8 English. We sat just next to each other, and Jordan spent weeks and weeks bragging about having athlete's foot. He was so athletic. He thought it was the coolest thing, and we all found out it's actually a form of foot fungus. So there's your first lesson, Brielle. Don't shower after Jordan.
Genuine, caring, and of course beautiful, especially today. With little quirks, but no faults. This is how I see you. You are my best friend and now my life partner. Brielle, I love you with all my heart, and I'm excited to make this lifelong commitment to you. We've been together since we were young, and in that time we've achieved so many great things.
Jordan, how could someone ever find the right words for what we have been for each other over these past 11 years? Even a professional would struggle, but here I go. Our first holiday together we spent in Bali. I was nervous on arrival as it was the first time I'd been overseas without my parents. And let's be honest, I worry about everything. However, the moment you grabbed my hand to pull me through the bustling nightlife of Kuta Bali so that we wouldn't be separated, I knew then that I truly loved you and everything was going to be okay. The moment someone makes you feel safe, no matter the chaos of the outside world, is a feeling words cannot describe. As time has passed and we've grown up together, you have become my everything.
My favourite memory with these two was visiting them in London. The ultimate tour guides that walked me around for kilometres on end each day, listening to me whinge because I wore the wrong shoes that gave me huge blisters. Brie always saying, "I told you so, get a proper pair of sneakers." But the highlight was going to Winter Wonderland, where we ended up in this German beer hall tent after watching Brielle trying to ice skate, which really shows how unco she really is. Buying a house, travelling the world and setting yourselves up in stable careers. You two are going to make this world your oyster.
From exploring the world, moving to London, buying a house, and our biggest challenge of all, training Bruce every Sunday morning with hangovers and all. When I look back on it now, we've grown up together and I didn't notice it at the time, as we were young, dumb and having too much fun, but I watched you grow into a truly amazing person.
We have travelled the world together, lived in London, lived apart and survived a city lockdown. You supported me through the final year of high school exams, pushed me through my nursing degree, and you are my shoulder to cry on when I come home from a sad day at work. Despite the challenges, I believe we have become the strongest team.
I'm truly lucky to have found you and able to spend my life with you. Every day you fill my life with joy, and no matter how bad the day, I always look forward to coming home to you. You continue to inspire me with the way that you follow your passions and achieve your dreams.
We have now created the perfect little life together with our beloved dog, Bruce. Watching you care for him has only made me fall in love with you all over again, and it makes me so excited to hopefully see you become a dad one day.
Jordan shows you how much he cares in 1,000 tiny ways, as well as the big gestures like the proposal and now the wedding. Which brings us to the here and now. A collection of words which will open the door to your very own happily ever after.
In Brielle, he's found a lovely, kind, sweet, beautiful woman. Now he calls his wife. We are happy to embrace you into our family, Brielle. Definitely do. And the rest of the family as well. We wish you all the best for the future. Jordan and Brielle.
I promise to buy you a little chocolate treat every time I go to the shops. I promise to make the bed, but only once a week. I promise to love you more than I love the Dockers, but most importantly, I promise to love you, support you through all the good adventures and challenges to come. No matter what's ahead, I know we can succeed together. Brielle, I love you.
I promise to always support you, adore you, cherish every night that I get to come home to you. I truly believe we are soulmates through this life. My home will always be wherever you are, and I love you.
It is my honour and my privilege to formally pronounce these two husband and wife. Would you like to share your first married kiss?